hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So Tom come to y'all with another video. So in this video, guys, we talking Diddy and Cassie. So recently today, we all saw the video drop with Cassie getting thrown around in the hotel by Diddy, with her trying to, looks like, to escape and leave to go off and not be around him. The moment he noticed that she was not there, he flung out of the room in a towel in the middle of the hallway where anybody could have walked into. Grabbed and punched her to the floor, slung her around, threw vases at her. Mind you, guys, I'm seeing this video at the barbershop. So I'm looking, and then I hear Diddy. I'm looking up. I'm like, whoa. So I'm seeing this video in real time and when it dropped. And it was just shocking to me. I always believed her because when the lawsuit was filed, the things that were said were too detailed. It bothered me when people would question what happened or why did she say something now, because I said this a million times before, at the time frame when all this was going on, it wasn't acceptable just to speak out on anything. We are in the era of truth telling, so around that time frame, she couldn't just easily say and describe all these things because she might not be here if she did that. Those documents, if you read them, my videos are still up. Countless of other YouTubers have done videos of it as well. Those documents broke down detailed incidents that happened between those two that one just cannot sit there and just make up at the top of their head. It's too detailed. The locations were too specific. Video footage could be found. It's nothing that could just be made up in her figment of imagination. So I'm glad this is being exposed. The video is disturbing to see, though, because the amount of force that he used on her was extreme. She looked exhausted in the video. He looked very angry throughout the video. It wasn't the longest video. CNN ended up releasing the footage. They were the ones that got their hands on the footage. I know Harvey Levin is somewhere kicking his himself in the butt right now because he wanted to be the first one to get that exclusive. But all of these celebrities and all these people that were saying all these things towards her, I don't even want to see or hear their reaction right now, because you guys talked all this crap about her, making it seem as if she was just this money-hungry girl who just one day ran out of money and decided to get her revenge on him, not knowing all of this stuff was going on. So I'm happy this is being exposed, in my opinion. Okay. Now, a lot of people, including celebrities, started reacting to this whole situation, this whole video being dropped. One person being Aubrey. She did tweet about her having basically her story that she hasn't. Although I feel like Aubrey has the right to speak out, it does bother me that anytime a story comes out, she makes it specifically about her situation instead of just highlighting what news has come out, because she still has yet to speak on a specific incidents that occurred to her in regards to certain abuses that happened. What she tweeted was in regards to a tweet that somebody tweeted first and said, one thing about Aubrey O'Day, she gonna remind y'all asses that she told y'all so. She said, I'll remind you that I haven't spoken to on my personal experience yet either. The picture is getting a lot more clear for you all. I can imagine abuse survivors or anyone that triggers might not want to watch. Images are disturbing. Prayers up for all the victims. I just wish that she would come out with like the stories that she does have in specifics. I know that she did the docu-series with TMZ, but she has yet told specific stories about what happened to her. She just sort of alluded to it versus just saying like specifics and what happened. Safari tweeted speechless and said, damn, I can't unsee that video. Definitely brings back childhood memories. Now, Erica Mina replied back in a comment under Neighborhood Talk and said, but yet, ... never mind, I've been doing real good. So I'm guessing she's sort of insinuating that he's done certain things to her and he shouldn't be speaking. I feel like a lot of celebrities shouldn't be speaking, because when the lawsuit dropped, a lot of people, from what I saw, were saying, oh, this is just, a money move for her, a money grab. She just wants coin. She has no reason to do what she's doing. She just wants money. She wants money. Dudes will go on podcasts. Oh, she wants money. It probably never happened. She was into the sexcapades and the freak offs. Oh well. But now that this video's dropped, everybody's feeling pity. Boy, have opinions changed. Now you already know 50 Cent was coming. He said, now I'm sure Puffy didn't do it. He is innocent. This proves nothing. This is what his lawyers are gonna say. God help us all. Okay. Now, Neighborhood Talk decided to be petty and show some comments that were under Diddy's post where it says time tells truth. And there were multiple celebrities supporting him, including Little Scrappy, said live out the lie. Peter Thomas said, bro, I have been behind you from day one. No one from the block make it that far. Being stupid. And then Busta Rhymes put a king hat on. Another celebrity said people are crazy. For years, Diddy been posting his kids. They say new people assassinating him off of rumors. These are all still human beings. None of y'all was there, but are y'all eyewitnesses now? Now we are. Just chill. Wait and see what happens before you judge. Shaking my head. Josie put a light bulb emoji as well. Now, Peter Thomas has had a change of emotion and said, this is not effing good on any levels. This hurt my effing feelings. This hurt my effing heart watching. Peter Thomas has daughters, so of course it's going to hurt his heart watching. It's nothing that's going to be, appealing for his eye to see. Scrappy himself having daughters, I doubt he's going to keep on supporting Diddy because you have a lot of daughters now due to the children you have with Bambi, and you wouldn't dare want a man to do that to your daughter. I'm just saying. Okay. Now there's this lady called LaBooth. So Cola Booth, you guys, is a friend of Kim Porter. Kim Porter being one of Diddy's former spouses that did end up passing away, and her death has always been sort of like a conspiracy because they felt like her cause of death, which was pneumonia, was sort of eerie because a lot of people have always speculated allegedly that it wasn't pneumonia and that it was due to some suspicious causes that was put onto her. So she's a Sudanese American novelist, and she was born a Sunni Muslim in Sudan. And as a child, she witnessed her parents unaliving. Now, she says that she and Kim were not best friends, but they met at a charity event, had dinner, and chatted by telephone over the next 2 years. We were never close, but I believe everything Kim told me about her abuse and that she worshipped Diddy. Now, she went on to a series of tweets and replied back to a couple of fans that had some things to say, and where someone said, did she allow herself or was she forced to do it? She wasn't forced back then. She was the new piece. In regards to Cassie, this is her talking about Cassie and Kim being around each other and how Diddy, I guess, would allegedly pin those two against each other. This is what Kola is saying from what she was being told by Kim allegedly. She said she wasn't forced back then. She was the new piece and loved being told she was superior to Kim due to her race and her hair and all the typical ish that women suck up when they're being used to put down other women. But later on, he started treating her the same he did Kim. But the age and power disparity was outrageous. Cassie had nothing in that relationship. Now she says, I feel bad for Cassie. I really do. No woman deserves that treatment. However, I'm not about to forget the fact that Cassie enjoyed Diddy humiliating Kim Porter with the whole Latina chick is superior to you, darker black chick insults that went on for years. Kim was so sweet and so wrongly abused. And then a woman by the name of Megan asks, not asking this question because I don't believe you, but was Cassie in the room when Diddy was doing all these things to Kim? One time, 4 a.m, Diddy brought Cassie, was basically a teenager, into his bedroom where Kim Porter was sleeping and woke up Kim and told her to get out of the bed so Cassie could get in it. Kim was treated like ish for years, and Cassie giggled about it until she became Kim later on. No, this is what Kim Porter told me in a telephone conversation many years ago, and I don't believe she was lying. Someone said, I don't think it's right to compare the abuse situation from situation to situation. I'm not going to point a finger on saying who was inflicted or more pain should be, or whose pain should be heard louder. However, Cassie cracked the door so others could be heard. I'm sure the tell-all book Kim supposedly, and she said, I'm not comparing nothing. I'll tell you what happened. Cassie ended up being treated the same way the women she replaced were being treated. At first, she thought it was cute when she was a teen and he was beating on Kim Porter, but later she became Kim These are facts. He said the Diddy thing is not a surprise, but it makes me remember the horrible way he treated my friend Kim Porter, and I've silently held him responsible for her young death. R.I.P. Kim. And then she says Diddy was an MFer. Y'all would not even begin to believe the way he treated Kim Porter. And ironically, Cassie back then allowed herself to be used to disrespect Kim in her own home. Cassie let herself be flaunted in Kim's face, laughed at Diddy. Kim was awful. I feel bad for Cassie getting beat up like that, but I still remember when Cassie allowed herself to be racially against Kim Porter as Diddy humiliated Kim for years. Y'all always have hated me for talking about these men. They deserve it. Now, this to me was the most disturbing part. So just a little trigger warning. They said what y'all saw in the video of Diddy doing that to Cassie was nothing. We'll never forget the time he tried to make Kim link Cassie's time of the month pad. Always using Kim's race as a put down. You guys don't know the half of what women go through with famous and powerful men, be they rappers, Bin Laden, be they actors, they have no idea, and you always demonize the woman. Always. Okay? What I don't agree with her doing is sort of, I wouldn't say, because I hate words like this, victim blaming, but it is sort of like not a victim blaming, but a victim shaming. Right? It's sort of like a victim shaming, like, haha, you did it, you laughed at her, and now you're getting the same thing done to you. Okay, like she could have left that part out, even though it is the truth. I just think in that moment when the video come out, it's not the most appropriate time for you to be saying something like that. But I understand her frustration with her being friends with Kim and hearing this over multiple years over the phone with her friend in distress. Okay, the whole situation is sad in itself, and I don't know how Diddy is comfortable in Miami right now with this being dropped. He might have probably even got a heads up, and he's probably not even in the state as we speak. I'm interested to see, though, how some of his closest colleagues that have been supporting him, like a Stevie J, will react. Because Stevie J, you have a whole daughter. And if you were to ever support him, that shows your character. Because God forbid some guy does this to Eva, and how enraged you would be. Okay? Leave your comments down below and let me know what you guys think about this situation. And we're out, babies.
No personal thing.